It's Vlogmas Day 8. Hey y'all, how you doing? How you living? It's your girl Kiryn Patrice and all things faith, lifestyle, and inspiration. And today, I really don't have a lot much going on today, but I'm gonna try to whip something up for y'all. After work, I'm gonna come home, edit some more so y'all can have Vlogmas Day 7 up. And then maybe I'll show y'all a little more in depth of me editing, like what I do. Because I get a lot of questions about like what editing software I use, how long it takes me to edit, and all that jazz. So I'll whip up a little snippet of that for you. But anyway, I'm gonna make sure my butt gets to work and we'll just go from there. Alright, this is kind of like a go with the flow type vlog. Alright, y'all, so I just got home not too long ago and I'm about to start editing my vlog from yesterday. I kind of wanted to start talking about what I use to edit. So when I first started YouTube, I was actually using an old digital camera that I had already had, and that worked for a little bit. I had to like position the camera, check back to see, make sure I was in the frame, and it was real ghetto, child. It was ghetto. But it worked for a little bit, and while I was doing that, I was editing my videos with iMovie on my phone, and I did that for a little bit. I did that while I was in college, because I got a couple of college vlogs on here. They're kind of embarrassing now, but that's what I started off with. And then eventually, I had found this editing software called, I believe it's pronounced Movani Video Editor. I think I paid like $30 or $40 for that one. And I had an HP at the time. And I guess for whatever reason, it would run slow as I was trying to export it. So I had to deal with that. But y'all, once again, it worked for what I had. But I thank God because I'm blessed enough to have Final Cut Pro. And the thing about Final Cut Pro is basically, I think it's only for Apple products. One of my friends had told me that you actually can get a 90-day trial for free for Final Cut Pro. And that was so useful because I got to learn how to use Final Cut Pro for free for 90 whole days. That's 3 months, y'all. And at the end of your trial, you can either stop using it or you can opt in for the paid version, which is a one-time fee of $300. And I know that sounds like a lot, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you're trying to do YouTube for the long run like me. I want to grow my channel and continue to grow it. And so I think that making a decision to purchase Final Cut was what I needed. I have friends who also do like YouTube or also like work with like editing clips and video and production. And so they suggested Final Cut to me. And I don't regret it. I love it so much. So that's like my whole little spiel of like where I started as far as editing and like where I am now. In this video, I'm going to kind of show you how I work through Final Cut to kind of see if that's maybe you want to probably look into. And if you got any other questions, definitely let me know in the comments down below because I got you. Okay. So when it comes to editing, you're going to need a lot of storage space. And I don't want to store all my videos and store my editing library on my computer. So for that case, I have a drive. Now this is a SSD, which stands for solid state drive, and this one is recommended a lot versus an HDD, which is a hard disk drive. Apparently SSDs are a lot faster, they have a longer lifespan, and HDDs are just known to be like slower and more fragile. I didn't know nothing about this at first. I've done my own research. And I was always told to just get an SSD because you're going to thank yourself later, okay? So that's if, like, you're into, like, wanting to, you know, optimize your space when it comes to editing because, baby, space fills up quick. I purchased my first drive back in either 2020 or 2021 when I started getting, like, really serious about my channel. And that one started to fill up like super quick for our storage wise, so I had to get another one. So this is my second one that I've ever had. I believe this is 1 terabyte. I think my old one was 500 megabytes, or no, child, child, I'll put it on the screen. I don't know these numbers. But this one for sure is a 1 terabyte. So for my thumbnails, I use Canva. I feel like a lot of people are using Canva nowadays, and I feel like I was using Canva when it wasn't popular. So like, I've been on that, you know what I'm saying? But Canva is that girl. Like, I use Canva for my thumbnails, any type of like thing I use for my Instagram, like any information that I want to put together. So Canva is really that. And I have the pro version, which is like, I pay for the yearly subscription versus paying it monthly. And I think it's like $124 a year, which is not bad, honestly, because I use Canva a lot. I use it so much. It's one of the subscriptions that I think are definitely worth it for sure. So that's my little spiel about what editing software I use. My SSD, and then what I used to edit my thumbnails. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how I edit. All right, so I just airdropped the files from my phone to my computer because I filmed on my phone yesterday. So I'm just going to drag this to the SSD, which is here, and then that'll take time to copy. So now that that is done, I'm going to open up Final Cut Pro. And right now I already have my library open up because this is all the videos. I labeled my library YouTuber girly, period. So those are all the videos in there. So I need to create a new event. I got this idea from Catherine Manning. She creates a new event for every YouTube video she does. It's kind of excessive because you really could just create new projects instead of just creating all these events. But it's like an organization thing for her because like you get to see all of her videos along the tab line, and I kind of like that. So let's see, I did, yesterday was the 7th, so I'm going to label it 12/7/23 and then just put Vlogmas day 7. And then it's under library of YouTuber girly. So I'm gonna hit okay. I've already got my settings pre-saved for like the HD thing, whatever. I don't know, child. I got the settings saved it for like how to make a YouTube video basically. So I'm gonna click there, and then this right here is for importing media. So I've already put it on my disk, or not disk. I already put it on my drive. So this is, I believe this is today's stuff. No, is it? No, this is from my that is from my playlist video. Usually I will organize this better and everything will have its own folder. So let me find a folder real quick to show y'all. So usually I'll have it already put it in a folder, but I forgot to do it this time. So that way I could just click on it and then import selected. But in this case, I forgot to do that. So I'm just going to find the first video from yesterday. I believe that's it. So then I'm just going to hit shift, hold down shift, and then keep clicking until I get to the end of these videos. Because I know all of those are from yesterday. And then I'm going to import selected. And then these are all the clips that I'm going to put in for the reading vlog. It's a very short vlog, which I'm glad about, so it won't take forever to edit today. But I usually, so each Vlogmas video, I've done like, it's Vlogmas day, blah, 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 blah. And then I put in my intro video. So I believe this is it right here. So I'm just going to add this to, I forget what this is called, but whatever. Add it there. And for some reason, when I'm editing my videos from my iPhone, the color gets distorted, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm recording in HD or 4K. I don't know. But I've played around a little bit, and I've known, or I found out that I can just change the highlights to -82, and that brings it back to its normal color for whatever reason. Yeah, so that's that. And I don't have a problem changing that on every video because now I know how to do it. But if anybody knows why it's getting distorted like that, let me know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna figure out where it's at. It's Vlogmas. It's Vlogmas. day 7. All right, cool. That's awesome. So what I'm gonna do is find the beginning of that little splurge. It's Vlogmas day 7. All right, so that was the beginning. Hit B for scissors. Cut it, and I'm gonna take out the beginning. Boom, boom, bam. So now it's Vlogmas day 7. I'm gonna figure out what I don't need, and I'm gonna cut that out. I start saying good morning around here. So I'm gonna cut that, and then I'm gonna cut this part out. So then it'll go. It's Vlogmas day 7. Good morning, good morning, good morning. That's what I want. Now I have my Vlogmas intro. So I'm gonna import media, find that in my drive. I have an intro and an outro, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add both of those. That way I don't have to worry about adding the outro later. So I put my intro right after I announce what day it is, which is right there. So I'm gonna add it. It's Vlogmas day 7. Okay, so I forgot I have music. So the intro song is already on my drive. Let's see. There we go. It's called Christmas Day Sale. So for music, I use a subscription called Epidemic Sound. You get like, what is it? Non-copyrighted music. Like a whole library full of non-copyrighted music. And the subscription is like, I believe it's $18 a month. It's definitely worth it. And I think it's always cool to see and watch other people's vlogs. And I was like, oh, I know that song because I use that song in my videos. But it's super cool. So I'm just going to add that to that. It's Vlogmas day 7. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna keep working. I'm just gonna put on a time lapse because I feel like me just talking through this whole editing process is gonna get boring. But let me know, like I said again, if you have any questions, just drop them down below and I'm happy to help. Because really, Final Cut is super easy. It takes a lot of like Googling and YouTubing, like how to use stuff. And that's it. That's all there is to it.